It's the NFL on EA Sports. And everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. Hope y'all ready for this one on Thursday Night Primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Great to have you with us in this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Oates are with you under the lights. We'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make guys miss. They're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position, we don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud. Stroud begins with a pass. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. They'll bring up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got a receiver. It's Chase. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Well, that's a nice one for the stat line. That last grab, his 50th on the season. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down. Back at the 8-yard line. On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Dragons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a screen set up for Warren. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Now faking the give. Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
Kirby Joseph on the coverage.
Back to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession, using formations, using run game and pass. Understand where they're calling.
Down. And he's down on the side of mid.
But he hit a hole and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. On play action, Stroud. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this outside. Goes near the sideline. Sometimes it can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. On the gun, here's Stroud. This one caught by Chase.
Receiver Mike ran through. You see him do a nice.
They're in great shape. Taken it at the end. And they'll get it around the 5. Now, Jamar Chase. Touchdown. 8.
Makes the score Dragons 10-0.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial game. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Along 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
1 quarter in the book.
The score Dragons.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Run at the gun with Warren. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. 3rd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
In confirmation for the Raiders.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dragons offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. And with that last run, that makes this a really special season. It puts him over 1,500 yards on the ground for the year. Continues to climb the single-season rushing chart. And here's Bijan. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. The lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Dragons offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. Still fighting, what a run. Tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. It is caught left side by St. Brown. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. One of the tight ends motions right. Run for it.
I think everybody in this stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
And now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Stroud to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dragons. The extra point is good. And the Dragons move further out in front. It is now 17. Kickoff team is the kicks. No. Coming out. Headed back to take over once more. They trail this one 17-0. inspiration as they'll begin here. First down. Second and
Is this all any team that score some points? Take a step, then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first points on the scoreboard. Let's down.
And then back with more Thursday opener after this. Here's their punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, pulled it away. At a running back set for this next possession. And as we get thinking of who might become NFL honors come Super Bowl week, player of the year, they're in conversation. Down at the 15-yard line.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, at the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. They got to be coming away.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught to the goal line. Touch. To a 24-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can. They're trying to pivot. And it'll be past 5. The Raiders take over here in the fight this first half. They'll try to get this a bit before the break. It has not been their half to the court. With good coverage there. Second down. That's caught down. Outs to stop success the break. He'll look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete.
And he's in! Bo Melton! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders trying to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Fielded in the end zone, but not bring it out. It's touchback, and the drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after of about 1. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out. on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The Dragons offense. Here's a first and 10 from 20.
Versus a small defender, and you're just first half to think coming out picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are of just
on first and 10. By Chase.
To a tight end. Safe.
Complete. Trying to get it.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact slowing down.
This attempt. He is 2-2. That kick. And the Dragons add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, hold on to the ball for a while, he's able to manage points.
8 play drive to start. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Second down at the 33-yard line. It's the gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
I think you find yourself trailing in a second. All offensive play callers get a little bit far. Those turnovers, they only make the depth about which risks.
This throw short of the third and a yard.
Same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily spring up. What they did, great that sweep unfold. They get right contact and take this guy down for a loss.
It's a
they're lucky to look forward. But at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this pass before he they need points in a big way. Now for 2nd down and 4. Throw. Pass complete right side to Kincaid. And he'll be taken down up at the yard line. Set to go now on 1st. And they'll look to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete to Melton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Out of the gun with 1. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. In motion, that's the tight end, Mayer. He'll try and run it here with Warren. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He gets this one to Tucker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. That's Myers. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now, the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Stopped by Christian Ben. And the Dragons going to get the football here. As it'll come out to 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Stroud to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. The official signal.
2 yards on the play. First down, Dragons.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They hand it to Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, have no answers whatsoever.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. He's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big, forcing fourth down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dragons will extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as they takes away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken by the defense. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Now it is first and goal. Now Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll run with even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable for 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little...
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to back 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their...
A disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
He's down at about the 30.
And this running game has really been, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. 12 more yards from him there, and another.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards?
He is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Dragons. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 7.
And what's that one thing here? He's full 4 quarters. At this point, even more yards to be had.
They're going to run with Gibbs. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Dragons.
They'll run the toss with Gibbs. Oh, he pumps up the football. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that he continues to pursue. In front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw away. The Raiders send their punt team out as he'll just outside of his own goal line. Oh. The visitors' offense make. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. A give, and here comes Robinson. Ready. Sets up.
All week long, stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders as ball carrier as possible. They know we take some guys. See the effective to the ball as they have here. They're able to take them down for a loss.
Wait, hold up. A timeout. 1 second left in the game. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.